Hello and welcome students and viewers. Let's start today with anti-infective agents. Let us start with introduction of anti-infective agents. Anti-infective agents are drugs that can either kill an infectious agent or inhibit it from spreading. Anti-infectives include antibiotics and antibacterials, antifungals, antivirals and antiprotozoals. Anti-infective agents are reality very recent in origin. Prior to their discovery, agents such as mercury, arsenic were used for many different ailments. Sulfonamides, which was derived from yellow clothing dye in Germany, was developed and patented in 1932. Penicillin was first utilized in 1941 on a policeman in England. Thus, these anti-infective agents are very ancient and used for treating many diseases. The classification of drugs under anti-infective class includes beta-lactam such as penicillins, cephalosporins, macrolides such as erythromycin, tetracyclines such as tetracycline, doxycycline. Another class is metronidazole, antifungals and antivirals. Another chemical which is used as anti-infective agent is hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is a chemical compound with the formula H2O2. In its pure form, it is colorless, liquid, slightly more viscous than water. For safety reason, it is normally used as an aqueous solution. Hydrogen peroxide is the simplest peroxide with an oxygen-oxygen single bond and finds use as a strong oxidizer, bleaching agent and disinfectant. Concentrated hydrogen peroxide or high test peroxide is a reactive oxygen species and has been used as propellant in rocketry. Hydrogen peroxide is available in solution form with different grades. These are the types of hydrogen peroxide official in Indian pharmacopoeia as well as available in the market. Hydrogen peroxide solution 27%. It is also known as a strong hydrogen peroxide solution. Hydrogen peroxide solution 100 volume. It is an aqueous solution of hydrogen peroxide. It may contain a suitable stabilizing agent. The another grade available commercially is hydrogen peroxide solution 100 volume that contains not less than 26% weight by weight and not more than 28% weight by weight of hydrogen peroxide, corresponding to about 100 times its volume of available oxygen. It is a clear, colorless liquid and odorless. It decomposes vigorously in contact with oxidizable organic matter and with certain metals and also if allowed to become alkaline. There are different methods available for the preparation of hydrogen peroxide on the laboratory basis and on the commercial basis. It could be prepared by any one of the following methods. Calculated quantities of sodium peroxide to ice cold dilute 20% solution of sulfuric acid. 30% of hydrogen peroxide is obtained by this process. Pure hydrogen peroxide is obtained by reacting barium oxide with an acid. Hydrogen peroxide is manufactured by the electrolysis of 50% sulfuric acid followed by vacuum distillation. Here 30% of pure hydrogen peroxide is obtained. The present technology of the manufacture of hydrogen peroxide uses the cyclic reduction or oxidation of alkaline anthraquinone process. Sophisticated mixed solvents are used to maximize the solubility of anthraquinone as well as achieving high yields. Some of the major concern in this process are the presence of organics in peroxides and the need to remove the catalyst prior to the oxidation step in order to avoid explosive reactions. There are different uses of hydrogen peroxide classified in different categories. Hydrogen peroxide is the only germicidal agent composed of only of water and oxygen. Like ozone, it kills disease organisms by oxidation. For this reason, hydrogen peroxide is considered the world's safest and effective neutral sensitizers. Hydrogen peroxide kills microorganisms by oxidizing them. When hydrogen peroxide reacts with organic material, it breaks down into oxygen and water, meaning it is not toxic for general use. There are so many different uses for hydrogen peroxide which can be characterized as under. The foremost use of hydrogen peroxide is for general health, such as immune system booster. Most people don't know about our bodies actually produces hydrogen peroxide via certain leukocytes and white blood cells. In this instance, the role of hydrogen peroxide is to help fight off bacteria, viruses and toxins. Sinus infection relief: if a tablespoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide mixed with water provide relief for sinus infections. Cleaning and healing wounds can be done by 3% solution, which helps clean wound when applied directly, and it also removes their tissues. It stops bleeding in small blood vessels and prevent open wounds from oozing or bleeding. It also helps heal infections, even those where gangrene is present. It is also used as foot fungus fighter. It eliminates foot fungus by using a solution of equal parts of hydrogen peroxide and water. It also cures the common cold. It may not cure colds, but some claim that applying a few drops of hydrogen peroxide in the ears in the morning is an excellent way to fight ear infection during common cold. It is also used for hygiene, such as mouthwash. Gargling with hydrogen peroxide mixed with water removes foul smell and bacteria. It should not be swallowed. It is used as dental aid. It should be rinsing or gargling with combination of hydrogen peroxide and coconut oil to provide relief from toothache. It is also used as tooth whitener. Gargling with it can also whiten teeth. It is also used as toothpaste. It works as an effective toothpaste when mixed it with other medicine and baking soda. It is also used for eye care. Hydrogen peroxide can be used to clean contact lenses. It's very effective for eliminating the proteins that can build up on the lenses over time. It is also worked as deodorant by applying a mixture of dishwashing solution and hydrogen peroxide to the stinky pit stain in a 1:2 ratio eliminates the stain. A foot soak made by hydrogen peroxide and water can help reduce or eliminate calluses and corns. It whitens nail by applying a cotton ball soaked in hydrogen peroxide. It is also used for hair lightening. Hydrogen peroxide has long been used as quick and dirty hair dye and lightener. Hydrogen peroxide has extensive use in household cleaning. All-purpose cleaner, hydrogen peroxide is used both as cleaner, a stand-alone solution, or when mixed with water. It is also used as dishwasher detergent. Hydrogen peroxide can be used with regular dishwasher detergent, and it can also be used on its own to clean dishes if you wash by hand. It eliminates mold. Hydrogen peroxide is a quick and easy way to help take care of water damage resulting mold. It is also used as water purifier by adding a pint of hydrogen peroxide to a gallon of water help the water stays sanitary and safe. It is also used as toilet bowl cleaner. Pour some hydrogen peroxide around the bowl and let it sit for 20 minutes or so, then wipe it down. It is also used for the cleaning of fridge. Use a box of baking soda to eliminate the odors, then wipe everything down with the hydrogen peroxide solution to keep refrigerator pristine. It is also used as sponge extender. A bowl of hydrogen peroxide and a warm water can make cleaning sponges clean and disinfected. It also countertop care and food preparation hydrogen peroxide in a versatile tool for maintaining clean, healthy countertops. It can use to eliminate and stain, add to clean cutting boards and spray on foods to make sure there are stain-free because and after cutting and chopping. It also been shown to kill E. coli and Salmonella bacteria on these surfaces. It also used for carpet cleaning. To help eliminate stains, simply pour some hydrogen peroxide on them. Then add water and dry the mixture out with a washcloth. It gives bleach alternative. The harshness of regular commercial bleach can be avoided by use of hydrogen peroxide to gently keep cloths. The miscellaneous uses of hydrogen peroxide include pet emetic. If anyone get into something toxic, a quick dose of hydrogen peroxide can be used to induce vomiting, which can be a genuine lifesaver. It is used for aquarium. Hydrogen peroxide can be used to help control fungus growth in aquariums without harming fish. It is also used to clean the lunch boxes. Wiping the boxes down periodically with hydrogen peroxide is a great way to keep them sanitary. There are different impurities which often include during the preparations. The foremost impurity is phosphoric acid reaction impurity. Phosphoric acid is preferred over hydrogen sulfate during hydrogen peroxide because of soluble impurities like barium persulfate, which tends to decompose hydrogen peroxide, while H3PO4 is act as preservative for hydrogen peroxide. The presence of organics in peroxide in the cyclic reduction or oxidation of alkyl anthraquinone process causes explosive reaction and hence need to remove prior to oxidation step to avoid any explosion. There are tests of purities which mentioned in IP for the purity or assay of hydrogen peroxide. Dilute about 1 gram to 100 ml with water. To 10 ml of the resulting solution, add 20 ml of 1 molar sulfuric acid and titrate with 0.02 molar potassium permanganate. 1 ml of 0.02 molar potassium permanganate is equivalent to 0.001701 gram of hydrogen peroxide or 0.56 ml of oxygen. There are identification tests which mentioned in IP are: Method A. To 1 ml add 0.2 ml of 1 molar sulfuric acid and 0.25 ml of 0.02 molar potassium permanganate. The solution become colorless with evaluation of gas. The method B is: shake 0.05 ml with 2 ml of 1 molar sulfuric acid, 2 ml of ether and 0.05 ml of potassium chromate solution. The ether layer becomes blue. There are different tests which are available for identification of hydrogen peroxide. The foremost is acidity test. Dilute 10 ml with 100 ml of water and add 0.25 ml of methyl red solution. Not less than 0.05 ml and not more than 0.5 ml of 0.1 molar sodium hydroxide is required to change the color of solution. Organic stabilizer test. Shake 20 ml with successive quantities of 10, 5 and 5 ml of chloroform. Evaporate the combined chloroform extract at temperature not exceeding 25 degrees centigrade at the pressure of 2 kPa and dry in desiccators. The residue weighs not more than 10 mg. The another test is non-volatile matter test. Place 10 ml in a platinum dish and allow to stand until effervescence ceases. Evaporate the solution on a water bath and dry the residue at 105 degrees centigrade. The residue weighs not more than 20 mg. The storage precaution of hydrogen peroxide include it should be protected from light in containers resistant to hydrogen peroxide at a temperature not exceeding 30 degrees centigrade. If the solution does not contain a stabilizing agent, it should be stored in a refrigerator. It should not be stored for a long time. The labeling of hydrogen peroxide includes or state that the label state whether or not the solution contain a stabilizing agent. The another drug which is used as anti-infective agent is silver nitrate. Silver nitrate is an inorganic compound with chemical formula AgNO3. This compound is versatile precursor to many other silver compounds such as those used in photography. It is far less sensitive to light than the halides. It was once called lunar caustic because silver was called luna by the ancient alchemist who believed that silver was associated with the moon. Silver nitrate contains not less than 99% and not more than 100% of AgNO3. It is colorless crystal or a white crystalline powder. The method of preparation of silver nitrate include silver nitrate can be prepared by reacting silver such as silver bullion or silver foil with nitric acid resulting in silver nitrate, water and oxides of nitrogen. Reaction byproducts depends upon the concentration of nitric acid used. Adding an alkaline agent such as sodium hydroxide to the crude silver nitrate solution causes precipitation of metallic contaminants and forms a partially purified silver nitrate solution. Synthesis is performed under a fume hood because of toxic nitrogen oxide evolved during the reaction. There are different uses for silver nitrate medically as well as professionally. Silver nitrate is the least expensive salt of silver. It offers several other advantages as well as it is non-hygroscopic in contrast to silver fluoroborate and silver perchlorate. It is relatively stable to light. In lieu of this characteristics, it has many uses which can be categorized as under. In the laboratory scale, the test for the presence of chlorine, bromine and iodine ions, test for the presence of carbonate, hydroxide, sulfide and phosphate ions. Silver nitrate is used to test the extract salinity of seawater. Silver nitrate is used in oil fields to determine the amount of chloride ions in water and drilling fluids. For manufacturing basis, the silver is used silver plating agent, electroplating silver onto a base metal such as nickel. For the mirror formation such as Tollens reagent and preparation of hair dye, inks like indelible, permanent fabric marker pens, preparation of explosive like silver fulminate, silver azide and silver acetylide. The pharmaceutical preparations are it prevents premature shrinking or dropping of buds and blooms in cut flowers. It inhibits cut flowers from making ethylene which causes them to ripen. For biological purpose, it is used as a stain for proteins and nucleic acid as a stain in scanning electron microscopy, detecting calcium in tissue samples, to kill silvery thread moss on a golf green, grams silver nitrate for gallon of distilled water sprayed on moss. Medicinally, it has history of using for many treatments, such as 1% silver nitrate solution was used as eye drop to prevent eye diseases in newborn infants of mothers with certain infectious diseases. For example, 1 to 2 drops of 1% solution are effective against gonococcal bacteria. It is used as cauterizing agent. It is used by dentists as it infused in swabs to help heal mouth ulcers. Doctor also used it to remove warts. Silver nitrate should not be taken internally as it is poisonous. Silver nitrate tends to be very toxic to bacteria and other lower lives. Earlier in photography, the silver nitrate was used in high purity silver nitrate in the starting material for chemical based photography. It was earlier used for film contents as carefully formulated coatings for silver chloride, silver bromide and silver iodide. There are different sources for impurity during silver nitrate synthesis. Aqueous silver nitrate solutions are usually prepared by dissolving silver billets and nitric acid. Depending primarily on the degree of purity of silver billion, the resulting silver nitrate solution will usually contain varying amounts of metals such as lead, nickel, gold, mercury, zinc, manganese, copper, iron, bismuth, palladium, tin, magnesium and likes. The metals will usually be present in the solution in their ionized form. For certain application, it is desirable to remove or reduce substantially the amount of the metal contaminants present in the silver nitrate solution. Various methods have been proposed for treating silver nitrate solution to remove metal contaminants therefrom, but these methods have not proved to be entirely satisfactory because they are either tedious or time consuming, or are not economically feasible, or do not provide an aqueous silver nitrate solution having the desired degree of purity. The test of purity of silver nitrate starts from weighing accurately about 0.3 gram dissolved in 50 ml of water. Add 2 ml of 2 molar nitric acid and 2 ml of ferric ammonium sulfate solution and titrate with 0.1 molar ammonium thiocyanate until a reddish yellow color is produced. 1 ml of 0.1 molar ammonium thiocyanate is equivalent to 0.01699 gram of silver nitrate. The identification test of this includes method A, it gives the reaction of silver salt. Method B, it gives reaction of nitrates. The special tests are acidity or alkalinity test. To 2 ml of this solution add 0.1 ml of phenol, red solution. The solution is yellow. The another test is aluminium, bismuth, copper and lead test. Dissolve 1 gram in a mixture of 4 ml of strong ammonia solution and 6 ml of water. The resulting solution is clear and colorless. The another test is foreign salts test. Not more than 0.3% determined by the following method. To 30 ml of solution, add 7.5 ml of 2 molar hydrochloric acid, shake vigorously, heat for 5 minutes on a water bath, filter and evaporate 20 ml of filtrate to dryness on a water bath. Dry the residue at 105 degrees centigrade and wait. The storage condition of this salt include protected from light and moisture in non-ionic metal container. Now we will move towards the conclusion. Hope you all have enjoyed the lecture. An anti-infective are substance that aids the immune systems by inhibiting infective microorganisms by destroying their cell's wall. Their growth, known as bacteriostatic, or interfering with DNA synthesis as antiviral. The objective of the study can be summarized as to describe the characteristic and specific use of anti-infective agents, to identify and describe the assay procedure of anti-infective agent, to study and describe synthesis procedure and related impurities of anti-infective agents. Another objective is to describe nursing implications of anti-infective agents. The major roles for anti-infective including boric acid, potassium permanganate, povidone iodine, hydrogen peroxide and silver nitrate in clinical practice as prophylaxis for patients with lower risk of infection. It may also have a role in the treatment of other filamentous, fungal and some yeast infections, but assessment of its overall place them as antifungal and bactericidal agents. The study includes details about their characteristics, method of preparations, their clinical and other uses, source of impurities, different identification tests and assay methods. Thank you, goodbye, take care and keep studying.